it's Sam. So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Urban Decay Gwen Stefani palette that just recently launched, and it's very sparkly, or it's very shiny, I should say. The box itself is so beautiful that it comes in. It looks like this. It's got the white and gold stripes. I love it. On the back it shows all of the different colors that you get. You get 15 different eyeshadows and they are a great size. This is definitely on the pricey side. I got mine from Sephora and it was, I believe, $60 or $59. I'll put the price down below in the description box with the link on how you can purchase it. I mean, I'll link it so you guys can just click it and purchase it. In the box you also get this little sample here of the Gwen Stefani lipstick. I did not know she had lipstick. So there's Firebird, Ex-Girlfriend, 714, and Rocksteady. So you get little samples of those. And then you get the palette. So I really wish the palette looked like the box, because I think the box looks better than this. I don't necessarily like these little polka dots things because I feel like it looks like there should be shadow in it and they've fallen out. So I don't necessarily like the packaging. That's just my opinion. I do like the side and I do like this little doodad right here, but I just don't like the little empty pans. For me, it's just, it's not very, I mean, it's cute when you like look from far because it looks like polka dots, but when you get close, you're like, where's the eyeshadow? I don't know, maybe it's just me. It has a little magnetic little doodad when you open it up. On the back, it just says Urban Decay Gwen Stefani right there. And then inside you have a nice big mirror. It is a very nice size. It says Magics in the Makeup. And then you have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 full eyeshadow sizes. So they're a really good size. You get a lot of product in here. It looks like there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6 matte, and then the rest are shimmery. So I'm just going to go ahead and swatch them on my arm. The first color we have right here is called Blonde. A really great highlight shade. You can see it right there. I have it on my brow bone today as well as in my inner corner. It's a really nice shimmery, kind of like nice cream, but it has like a slightly pink undertone to it. Then we have Bathwater, which is this one right here. This is a very shimmery, more golden toned. Definitely got like a more of a golden tone to it, so you can probably see the difference there. Darn arms bending. I have to remember how to do this correctly because I do it and I forget that arms bend. The next color is called Skimp, which is right there. I'll put right here so you can see better. Is a really nice, what color is that? It does have like a satin finish, but it's like a nice kind of like very pale nude. It's got a tiny bit of a pink. Then we have Steady, which is right there. And Steady is what I have on my eyes today. And it is, I guess it's kind of like a rose gold when you swatch it. So there is, oh my god, arms are the most annoying thing in the world. I wish they just made little things to swatch. So there is Steady, and it's a really pretty shimmery rose gold. We have Punk, which is right there, which I have in my outer corner today. And there it is right there. This is a nice matte. Doesn't swatch super great, but it's very pigmented when you do it on the eyes. So there is Punk. It's just a really nice deep, kind of like purpley brown. Moving on to the second row, we have Baby, which looks like it's going to be a really shimmery kind of like mauve tone. It's more on the pink side. It's kind of like a really pale pinky mauve, which is right there. It actually looks darker in the palette than it does swatch on your arm. Then we have Anaheim, which is right there. And this looks like it's going to be kind of like a grayish taupe shade. The matte ones don't seem to swatch very good, but when you put them in your crease, they're fine and dandy. So there is Anaheim right there. Next we have Stark, which is a really pretty kind of like nude shade, and this is matte as well. And it does have a slight kind of like pinky undertone to it, but it's definitely a nude color. Then we have Zone, which is what I have in my crease today. And this is another matte as well. So I like the fact that there are some really great matte shades for transitioning into your crease. So there is Zone right there. Then we have Serious. Every time I say the word serious, I want to say, this is serious, from that little kid show. Can't remember what it's called. used to nanny for a little girl and she used to watch it. She loved it. And I used to sing that song all the time. I bet you didn't know I was a nanny. Now you do. So there is cereals right there. So it's kind of just like a nice gray, and it does have a tiny bit of a sparkle to it, but it's nothing thick or chunky. Then we have Pop, which is right here. This is a very shimmery baby, kind of very pale pink. It's like really very light. So you can see right there, it's very sparkly and shimmery. I'm going to have to move on to my hand now. Then we have Harajuku. This is a pretty pink shade. This one feels the creamiest out of them all. Like when you swatch it, you know how some shadows, they feel dry and some shadows have like a kind of thickness to them? This one definitely has a thickness to it. So you can see right there, it's a really shimmery, very pigmented and creamy, kind of pinky. Yeah, it's very pink with silver sparkles. Then we have Danger, which is a very pretty blue. Again, this one feels really creamy as well. I was hoping that all of the more shimmery shades would feel like this, but the other ones have a little bit more of a drier texture, whereas these ones are a little creamier and kind of like richer. So you can see right there, that one is really pigmented. Just a really gorgeous royal blue with some, it has sparkles in it. Then we have 1987, and this is a really gorgeous, like, oh, what is that? A gold kind of lime. It's got gold, but there's a tiny hint of a green kind of oliveness to it. Really beautiful. And the very last color we have is Blackout. And this is just a very smooth, when you touch it, matte black. Whoops, and it's getting everywhere. And again, that is really pigmented. It's almost like the colors get more pigmented on the last line, which is weird because I feel like those ones below are like super insanely pigmented and really awesome. And then the other ones are like nice, but they're not as creamy and rich as I was hoping them to be. So the last line for me is the most pigmented for sure. The other ones are nicely pigmented, but they're not creamy or rich. Overall, I do like the palette. I think there's some really great neutral options for people that like just a kind of neutral everyday wear. I feel like there's a little bit too many light shades up here. I was hoping that there'd be kind of one warmer shade. You guys know me, I love my warm tones, but it is a nice neutral palette. And then there's a few nice kind of pops of color down here at the bottom. I've got to say this probably right here are my favorite four. I do absolutely love these two right here. I love Zone. I love Serious. I mean, it really is a nice palette. I do actually really like it. I think it's got a great variety. I just wish there was one more kind of mid-toned, kind of warm copper color, but that's just me. I know that not everybody likes copper. So I think it's a really fun palette to have. I would definitely repurchase. I'm happy with the shades. I've created some pretty looks with it so far. Also, I think it's kind of just one of those things that it's kind of cool just to have because it's Gwen Stefani. And if you grew up in the time that I grew up, her songs I listen to all the time. And I was like so obsessed with her. So as I've gotten older, I don't listen to her quite as much, but I did love her when I was younger, and like Don't Speak was like my favorite song ever. So I really wanted to get it just purely for the fact that it is Gwen Stefani, and also it's Urban Decay. Urban Decay usually always has great quality. So I say get it. I think it's a really great Christmas gift, or if you want to get it for yourself, or if you want to hint to someone that you want it, but I say go for it. And also I wanted to show you the box inside is pink and white polka dots, which I think is really cute. So yes, I'm gonna say I give it a thumbs up. If it had a coppery kind of really awesome color in there, I'd be even more happy, but I am very happy with the palette. I think it is beautiful, and I don't think you'll be disappointed, and I think it's cool just to have in your collection because it's Gwen Stefani. If you are someone who is like me and is just a makeup hoarder, then you kind of have to have it. So I hope you guys found that helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Why do I always do this? Thumbs up if you found this helpful, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please don't forget to share this video if you think it is helpful and you know someone who maybe needs to buy it for you. Share it. Also, I'm so close to 200,000 and I really need your guys' help. So if you could share, tell your friends about me, share on your Facebook or your Twitter or your Snapchat or whatever. Help me get some more subscribers so I can reach 200,000 by the end of 2015. That is my goal. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I'm so darn close. I'm at like 198 or something like that. So thank you guys. Mwah!